Howdy folks, welcome back to Wisconsin PTS. We are on Grainwoods River, obviously. So the plan for right now is to run back up this way, get across the tracks, however. It looks like there's a way across right here. Run up this side and grab that hazardous cargo. That's why I missed it in the first place. I was over here on this outward bend of the road when it said I discovered a job. I'm looking around and I don't see anywhere to go except this job. It was too far away from it. So head back up here and then shoot up to not there. Shoot down. Well, I didn't want to go all the way to the garage, then back up. Is there a... Yeah, right here. Shoot up this hill. That actually goes underneath the bridge. That's interesting. Might have checked that out a little bit. But my goal would be to get onto the bridge. Maybe check out this place. I think I got trailer in the river. No, I haven't gotten trailer in the river yet, so that'd be something to do. And then see if this bridge will take us across to this watchtower, and then come back down to the garage, check out what this place is, and then just head for which either watchtower looks best from there. Maybe shoot over to this one first, so with that we sure to get that corner done. Then if there's any time left, head over to this one. So if you followed any of that, we're gonna get going on it. I need a controller. And doing all that, I never made any waypoints. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Here was that crossover. I think you could probably cross over anywhere up here. Yeah, I think we're just going to head north and cross over up there. So I'm going to put a mark like down here, 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 just to kind of show the corners. And then up there, and then right around up in here somewhere, head over to that hazardous cargo. And then we'll go from there.
Engine start.
Engine started. Handbrake off. Supposedly, hang on a sec. Supposedly no more road from the end of this road. But they don't always show everything. Yeah, that just looks like it goes down into the woods. Now there might be something to explore later on when it's on the live server. And I can just fart around doing my own thing. Right now I know this is coming out to the live server in a couple of weeks. There was a dry waterway heading towards this other what looks like a railroad service depot. Who knows how far it actually goes, if it goes all the way through the trees to it. Oh, there's a big hill there, but I can see a dry wash. I can see a track coming down the hill from right here. I don't really want to get more mistracked here, but there's another track coming right up here. I think I'm gonna have to. Dang it. Damn curiosity. But anyways, I was gonna say I have an HO model scale road. Model scale? What? Isn't dementia fun? I have an HO scale model railroad set up in a 10 by 20 storage unit with a heater and dehumidifier and shit. Because, you know, I live in a 22-foot camper. I was just going to say, it looks exactly like that with the separated part of the roof and the windows for ventilation. It looks exactly like that. I built it from a model. So we're gonna kind of go like this. At least the waypoints aren't sticking to my mouse pointer. Oh, there's a locomotive. We haven't gotten into locomotives yet. I wasn't really gonna mess with those until I keep hitting the right mouse button when I want the left. I want to see how far I need to extend this. And as I say that, I used I was getting the buttons mixed up about which does what, and now it's sticking to my pointer. What was I saying? I wasn't planning on getting into the keeps going back to the wrong place. Getting into the railroad business until it went live, and it's supposed to do that. I can't get it off. Maybe escape. That does the same thing as taking the map off. And now it didn't move the one I wanted. There must be two of them there. Son of a bitch. See what I get for just for trying to make marks instead of just checking back with the map once in a while. Just wing it, and every now and then check back with the map. Had to go back and forth to the map a dozen times anyways. I did spend the day I mentioned this in a different video, and so if you've seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. See, that track just ran out, but it shows it going down the other hill. So where did it go? It looks like it goes to the right a little more, but there's no clear way there either. And this is one of those springy trees that the tree mod wasn't specifically made to work with, so it doesn't work too well. There's the rocky trail again. I think was look at all these trees. It's just bang this way, bang this way. Fucking A. But even though I can't see them, they're still fucking me up. Ah, man, oh man. I started to say with the update, 12.5 means all my manually installed mods went to shit. See, I'm not even pointing the right direction, because I couldn't see where the next pointer was, the next waypoint.
Handbrake engaged.
Looks like I should be over here. Not even going the right fucking direction.
Handbrake release.
Count to 10 and try and get off or over these trees. And go bash. It's like Hulk smash. This is why I was leery about even trying this. You know, talking about not wanting to waste a lot of time. But maybe I'll cut out the 15 minutes it took me to make a 5-minute drive. You know, if I'd gone out to the road and around, I'd be there. Oh, don't tip me over. Look at it stick straight up in the air, and then I stop. Oh, jeez. Man, if you couldn't laugh at this shit, it would drive you insane. Wait, I am insane. So I guess I don't have to worry. Yeah, I got down the hill without ever once crossing a waypoint. All right. What, 15 minutes later? I didn't even look when I started this. We'll assume it was probably about 12:05. I keep forgetting to write down. Oh, it's an oversized container. That's what the telephony cargo is. Yeah, this looks like a real brick version of my plastic model. And I have I think I have two stalls going in. Yeah, I have I have two levels. There's nothing in here to check out. I have two levels. There's a rail car, boxcar, but let's try this a third time. I have two levels on my model railroad set. These barriers are just begging me to drive behind the shop and see what's hidden back here. There's a back gate. Other than that, it just goes around. Okay. Well satisfied. At least we know now. Two levels. Bottom level is HO scale and runs through a couple higher up tunnels, like at more towards the top of these two mountain peaks with a pass between them. Locomotive. Looks like the one I was playing on Derail Valley. Early diesel electric. The log station. Would appear to be long logs. A road, dirt road going that way, which I said we'd check out later. But now that I drove all the way down here, I'm gonna get rid of this. See, all that time making a plan just to scrap it. Because I've got this road going off this way, and then I've got a trail through the woods here.
Handbrake release.
And then then it reduces down a little bit. You know, it has to for the HO to go around the outside. So the center higher part with an N scale is a little smaller, but the N scale is a lot smaller, so it doesn't need as much room. So I've got HO scale going around the outside and N scale on more of a raised plateau in the middle. And of course, where the N scale crosses, where the HO has a center turn, a smaller radius, and then the big outside one. And of course, there has to be a gap for the HO scale to cross under the N scale track. So I built a bridge across there. Woo! A little too fast to make that corners, so I'll just go straight across. And as I said before, another shitty little wooden bridge. And now my marker went away, so let's see where we are.
Handbrake engaged.
Okay, turn left to go accept that job. And then there's another place here and the watchtower there. You know what? I'm gonna go grab the watchtower and then come back up to those jobs as I head toward the garage. See, it took me about 5 seconds to change my mind that time. Of course, I don't remember things more than about 5 seconds. Oh, let's see. I don't like trying to go through that. Like the looks of trying to go through that. More logs. Oh, I see something caught my eye down in the river bottom. Can I get down there from here? If I turn left and bounce it down there like that. Oh, you know what? That watchtower's right there. Come on, Apache monster truck. Get up there. I don't mean get up the hill. I mean turn around so I can get up there. That embankment was a little steep. Kraz might have made it. Little wooden bridges everywhere you need to cross something out here. That's kind of neat. Although I've been in Wisconsin, I lived in Minnesota for 42 years. Upgrade location discovered. So, Sconyland, Wisconsin, so Sconyland or Cheeseheadville. It's where you went on Sunday to buy beer.
Handbrake engaged. Handbrake release.
And what I started to say was that there isn't a lot of country like this in Wisconsin. There's some around the Wisconsin Dells area, but for the most part, it's farmland or cities. You got your big cities with your farmland surrounding that. I suppose maybe northern Wisconsin toward the Michigan border, up that way, toward the Great Lakes, you get into some more rolling hill, more country like this. But there isn't that much of it. It's mostly farmland. But you can get some real good cheese over there.
Handbrake engaged.
Yeah, I knew there were 2 upgrades down here. I took a little sneak peek. I was in the garage trying to fit out the trucks on Black Badger Lake, and I kept running into, you have to search this region for this upgrade. God, that pisses me off. You know what else pisses me off? You have to reach level 25 to get an off-road gearbox. Some shit like that, or level 12 or whatever it be, when you need it now. So one of them is that yellow square I was going to head for. Then I see we got jobs down here and we got an upgrade up there. I knew the sawmill was down here. So when I was looking at a job that I needed wood for, it showed me where the sawmill was, but I didn't have that job activated right now. So we got to stop chit-chatting and get to doing some stuff. I want to get down off this hill and then go like this and like that and like that and like that and like that.
Handbrake release.
There was always, whoa, hitting the gas with the wheels turned left. Started bicycling. You know, I know I just said I nose is running. I'd have to get up and I don't have any napkins handy. I'd have to get up and go to the bathroom for toilet paper. I think we can run this river channel, dry riverbed down to the little puddle that's left and get that. Oh, it ran out. Well, that's where the dirt road crosses. But how does stormwater? You know, there's bound to be water in this when it storms. How does that get through the dam there? Well, I found the car. I drove over the car. Engageable all-wheel drive for the Paystar, which already has all-wheel drive on it because I didn't want to wait till I found the upgrade. Shh, don't tell anybody. Well, if I bypass that upgrade, if I bypass that watch point, it's gonna be a pain in my ass. So we'll stay here and we'll go up the riverbank down here, and then we get the watch point, and then we
Engaged.
fall into
Handbrake release.
another riverbank.
Handbrake engaged. Handbrake release.
Looks like if I just kept going, I could have went right across. Now this way. Doesn't this put me back in the same riverbed I was just in? Shit, I don't know. Maybe it's a different one. But it looks like where I came from after the upgrade. This is a good little Apache. Now that someone's put their personal touch on it. Good little scout now. And just for the record, it will pull any scout or medium trailer, even though there isn't the graphic of a trailer hitch on it. It has what? 600,000 Newton meters of torque, I believe, which is just a wee bit more than the 60,000 that SnowRunner gave it. Access to location, only for the worthy. We have an emergency. There was this big crane truck we were expecting, and by big, I mean big. I ran out of air. Big. Okay, it was going to the warehouse, but it flipped on its way here and fell into the trench. Folks who tried to help couldn't even budget. Maybe you're the one who can do it. Well, let's see what they're talking about.
Handbrake engaged.
Delivered to the fuel storage, a crane truck. That must be the crane truck. See if I can tell what it is. Well, it's just a regular 3-axle. But the storage is all the way back down here. So I don't think I'm going to try and tackle it with this vehicle. I'll yank that out of there with a Kraz. Access to location, though. Oof, that's tempting. We're going to go over to this other upgrade. I'd imagine you can hear my wheels turning. We're going to go over to this other upgrade. Do something like this. That. And that. And then just figure out how to get in there the rest of the way. And then go up to the sawmill. And then look how close we are to that thing.
Handbrake release.
God, I wish the wind engine wasn't so busted up on this. I'm gonna need some power. You know what? Fuck that, I can fix it. Look at that shit. Fix all. Yeah, that was me. Shh. Nobody's supposed to know. is a dirt path over here. They're hard to pick out amongst all the tall grass. Nope, across the bridge. And what is this telling us to do? Go straight up? Yeah, this is where I said we just have to wing it the last little bit. Must be up in here. We got some air. The G-Scout fine-tuned transmission. Okay. Thank you. I keep forgetting to do this when I'm at an upgrade. That one was right there. Last one was right there, if you can see my mouse pointer. If you want to re-reference the video when it comes your turn. Right there. I don't want to make a mouse. Well, I could. I could just make it and then delete it. That was one. This is the other, where I am now. There's another one right there. And I think there might be one over here, but I can't remember.
Handbrake release.
You need a diff lock, the fine-tuned transmission, and all-wheel drive, I think it is, for these dang little bridges. Takes longer to line up for the bridge, and I think it would beat across the, just ramble through the ditch. Sawmill, Stone Creek Lumber. I just realized with the headlights reflecting off that sign, it's gotten dark out. Let's see, do we need to drive around here to open the sawmill? It looked like I could go through there. I think it'll just work whenever we need to come get lumber. Oh, I bet you have to deliver logs to get lumber, just like Black Badger Lake. So we know that now. What have we got here? Besides a bad need to go use the restroom. That's a boar. That's a big heavy dinger. I'm not worried about this thing not having enough horsepower. but
Handbrake
traction,
engaged.
trying to pull it up a
Handbrake
hill,
release. Handbrake engaged. Handbrake release. Handbrake engaged.
trying to leave the handbrake off long enough to pull forward a little bit. Every time I take it off, I put it back on. What a dingbat. Okay. I think first thing I'll try is to just drive away. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This thing's not gonna budge it. Put the handbrake on and pull. Get stuck on the tree and pull. I got it full throttle. Besides handbrake.
Handbrake release.
Just jerks it to a stop. Yeah, that ain't going anywhere with this thing. Alright. Well, we gave it a shot. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing except I want to turn this around. I believe we already, no, we didn't accept the test. Let's accept it. That's why I'm here, down here. Open watchtowers, accept tasks. Oh yeah, I was saying I didn't know where I didn't know where this was taking me. Yeah, I can just follow it back up to here, shoot down, then when I hit the main road, turn right, and follow the tracks right into this place, and then go out the opposite side to the garage. Maybe we'll get it, if I hurry, maybe we can get up to that other stuff. But there's a, yeah, I want to go this way. Oh, whoa, no, 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 no. It looked like it was going over, but then it leveled off. I guess the nice negative CG gave me a little, well, I don't want to do that. Gave me a little helping hand there. Now here, it when it hit third gear, it spun the ass end sideways and shot me into that driveway. There's third. Let's see if we can just nurse third along for a while here. Whoa! All right, where the hell are we? We're at this other place, but the way in is back over here. See, there's another bridge there that's intact. This road goes up over it. Well, that's a good thing for the other watchtower. And imagine it all eventually leads back up to this north bridge that I don't have vehicle spare parts for anymore. I was hoping something down here would open up. I would get some access to vehicle spare parts down here. There's some at the end of the tracks there that looks interesting. But we'll get to that when I do the other watchtower. By the way, OBS had a pause feature. Just hit a hotkey and the video will pause. Those look like oil drilling rigs. What do we got? Railroad sections. I should write down 2 metal beams, 4 wooden planks. I have another page that I write down all these recipes on. It says Wisconsin. And then I've got all the recipes that I've been able to pick up. 2 metal beams. See, I couldn't wait until I was done recording and then write this down. I wouldn't remember it by then. 4 wood equals 1 rail section. There are jobs where you have to deliver rail sections. And then there's jobs where you have to deliver locomotives and alright, cool. Well, we know what this is then. Doesn't help me out with spare parts. Is that the only thing you can get here? Just occurred to me. Yeah, it's the only thing you can get here. So we can get back to the garage. Open up the garage. That, I'd imagine, goes up to the bridge. Goes across the railroad tracks and down into where the other watchtower is. And I know I said I wanted to get up to that, back up to that stuff in the north, but we're so near the other watchtower now. This looks like the coming outside of the garage. Oh gosh, don't knock the fence down. Have to write up an incident report.
Handbrake engaged.
Speaking of the back fence, it looked like it was going somewhere. Nah, just woods and river.
Handbrake release.
The woods are just thinner at first. Makes it look inviting, and then they close it all in. I don't like these where you have to go around this curve to get to the front. I like the other ones where the front's wide open. Garage discovered. Now with the last couple minutes, there really is just a couple minutes left. Um, Next time, I think I want to. I can't cross the North Bridge without being able to fix it. I want to fix the wood bridge to get the upgrade, but you have to come in from that portal, and it takes half an hour to get to that portal from the garage. There's a job. There's a task um, out of nowhere. I don't see anything saying out of nowhere. There's a recovery job. This vehicle, deliver it to where it goes, which is um, right up here by this upgrade, I think, or here. Don't push your luck. I think I haven't accepted it yet. I looked at it. Maybe I looked at it from up there. Anyways, I don't want to sit here and ramble on about that. Um, Point is, there's a job here, a vehicle recovery that gives you access to location. I don't know which one it is right now, but we'll figure it out. Got wooden bridge. Order for logs. Only for the worthy. That's access to location. North Bridge, see, 2 metal beams, 2 service spare parts. I got metal beams out the ass. Don't have one frickin' service spare part. Unless something like trailer in the river has service spare parts on it or something like that. Pisses me off that I had service spare parts. Oh, it says right here it's an oversized cargo.